Talking all about the sports, giving you guys all our thoughts. Not about those boys in shorts, only choruses and quartets.
Whoa! Welcome to Sports with Promenade. This is the first podcast about sports, and that's it.
Ever.
We're so happy you're here. My name is William Lynch. I'm one of the podcast hosts for this podcast.
My name is Will Harris, and I'm your second host for the podcast.
You're the
as
other,
well.
not the second.
The second.
It's not a ranking.
The second and only.
Yeah, but we're equal. It's important. We don't want a pecking order.
We're
because I'm worried that when people are listening, they're gonna go.
William's
number
one,
but that's not it.
Will's number two. That's not it.
We would have also done it the other way around, where you were the first podcast host introduced, and I would have been fine with that.
Yeah, but we didn't do that.
Because I don't think it would have been right, because you are the second podcast.
Because I am. Listen, I'm not going to be providing as much input, I feel, in terms of like the knowledge of stuff. This is mostly going to be kind of what I'm doing.
This is interesting, because do you feel like you're here to, it's like a window?
I know enough stuff about what's going on.
Well, you've been doing barbershop for a wee bit.
What is we going on?
That's about? So right. Hold on, wait. Meg is also doing visuals.
Meg is doing
look at
our
him
visuals
in front of the camera, behind the front of the camera, making sure that we look okay. And then we have Pascal over here, who's running audio. What an absolute legend! They just moved back from Germany, and we're so stoked you're here. We decided that we wanted to make a sports podcast, but for the sport of barbershop.
So this is going to be our road to the finals, the international quartet finals, where we are basically just informing the masses about what's going on and what we can expect in the lead up to the international convention in the first week of July.
We are right now in the midst of the spring prelims season in the lead up to international, where all of the 17 districts of the Barbershop Harmony Society, that's the main big barbershop singing organization in North America, all of the groups are going to their various districts, geographical locations in North America, to qualify for the international competition. For a lot of the affiliate organizations, that is to say groups outside of North America that want to go to the BHS International.
Already
done it.
Figured it out way before the Americans.
Way before. America's just trying to catch up now.
Gosh, classic.
Playing catch up.
Happens all the time.
So we'll take you through kind of the qualifiers that have already happened, and then we'll also talk about the recent qualifiers that have happened in the last few weeks. And then from there, podcast episodes will happen kind of as each contest weekend happens.
Yeah. So what do we want to start with?
Well, we're kicking off because we've got some qualifiers that have happened down this neck of the woods.
Oh gosh, we're in the beautiful place of Oceania.
Yep. And
that's where we are.
That's
let's talk about what we've got here.
We're from Aotearoa, by the way, New Zealand.
Aotearoa, New Zealand.
Yep.
Otatahi, Christchurch.
That's where we live.
That's where we live.
But not everyone lives here.
Not everyone lives here, but we do.
Yep, that's true.
We live in this house that we're recording the podcast as well.
Yep, that's exactly right.
So don't come here.
So don't come to our house, but you can listen to the podcast. That is allowed. So the first of our qualifiers that we're going to talk about is the New Zealand competition that just happened, which Will and I were involved in as competitors. So we sing in Promenade, who just were part of the national convention that happened.
You can say it. We won.
We won it. We did. We won that competition.
We don't have to beat around the bush here. We did it for the first time finally.
Yes, that is a true life story.
So we won the contest, which in and of itself, as long as we score above a 74, we would qualify for the international convention just on the basis of
representation.
That's
true for all organizations, affiliate representatives, and districts of the Barbershop Harmony Society. You're guaranteed at least one qualifier in the international competition as long as you meet the minimum required score. So for folks who aren't aware, that's different from the qualifier. The qualifier score is an 81, which is significantly higher than it has been in previous years, but you are guaranteed representation as long as you're above that minimum score.
And that one as well is not reliant on having a certain amount of BHS judges in the panel.
That's correct.
That's just like because we used to do that all the time.
That's very true. As long as you meet the minimum required score with any set of judges that you have,
anyone could put the numbers
you can
down.
send your affiliate representative. However, if you have the BHS judge requirement, as long as you meet the qualification score, as many groups as you want can go.
Which qualification scores have been kind of updated and remedied over the past kind of year or so.
That's exactly right.
So currently it is an 81 needed to qualify for the open contest. We got an 82.1, so we just go straight into it regardless.
Yes.
We also have a new kind of cutoff score, which is a 78. And if you're
that's
in between,
3 lower than 81.
3 lower.
Yeah.
So 81, I've got a math degree.
Yeah, minor.
We can get into the nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty. Sorry, you did study maths. I dropped maths after year 12. I did it in year 13, and then I swapped it out for music technology.
That's kind of what I did with English.
That's so real.
But I swapped it out for another maths, I think.
That's really nerdy.
Awful.
Sorry, you were saying about the 78 and 81.
So the 78, if you score anywhere between a 78 and an 81, you will be invited to the new sing-in contest.
That's exactly right.
Which is it's a bold choice.
Yeah, this is a new thing that the BHS is trying this year. This is the first time they've had it. So historically, the preliminary or the quartet quarterfinals, which is the first round at International, has taken place over the course of 2 days. They've done sessions on Tuesday and on the Wednesday of International. This year, they're splitting it up so that the Tuesday is a sing-in contest to try and qualify for the quarterfinals on Wednesday.
So the singing contest is apparently going to be working like an X Factor, kind of The Voice type situation, where the quartet goes on stage, sings 2 songs, sings their set,
2 barbershop songs,
and then right afterwards will get interviewed by like a host, and then they will get their score.
All straight after they've performed live on stage.
And so they said as well, they're going to have like a kind of real-time leaderboard where they will be able to see who the top qualifiers are. So the top 2 of the singing contest go to the quarterfinals. I'm like, I would hate to be a part of it.
Like being on stage for that stresses me out. Like the thought of it.
Harry, we were on call with Harry Burt, member of Promenade
Harry
Quartet.
sings with Promenade.
He sings on Promenade. He's on a boat, and we miss him. And we were on a call with him, and he was like, "Could you imagine you've just like cracked on the post of your final song, and then someone just comes out, hey, how you doing? How are you feeling about that one?"
Stressful, but it's going to be interesting to see how it changes the dynamic and the vibe of the international competition for this year. The fortunate thing is, if you qualify above an 81, you don't have to worry about it. You just go straight into the quarterfinals. And we have 2 groups from New Zealand that are doing it. Promenade, who are the BHNZ champs, will get the knob because of our number. But we have another group that also qualified centre place, which is a quartet from Hamilton that sang in the youth contest last year in Denver. They're moving into the big. They came 8th in the world at the Next Gen contest. They'll be going into the open contest this year. So that's a Hamilton-based, Waikato-based quartet that are going to be singing there. So that's really, really exciting. So we have 2 automatic qualifiers, and then we had 2 quartets that scored between the 78 and 81 range to qualify for the sing-in contest.
We had the Usual Suspects, who were our 3rd place bronze quartet, and we also had the People's Quartet, our friends from our chorus, Quantum Acoustics, and 2 of whom live with us.
What were we holding for then?
Applause.
Oh, I see. That's my bad on that one.
Yeah.
I was just. Can we edit in applause in post, please, Mick? Thank you so much.
We can edit in applause real time.
Yeah, hold on. What we'll do is we'll hold for that pause again, and if you could just get that applause going.
So, People's Quartet.
Half of them live with us.
Slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, 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 clap, clap, clap.
Thank you so much for giving it up for the People's Quartet. So Usual Suspects got a 79, which gets them in that range to get in the singing contest, and the People's Quartet got a 78.7. It is my understanding, though, that those two quartets are declining the invitation to go into that singing contest for this year. So we'll have two quartets from New Zealand representing at the international contest this year in St. Louis.
Yeah, the Usual Suspects, I assume, all will be there for MMC anyway.
So there's also a chorus, and we'll get into that in a future episode, where that's also going from Hamilton. And so they'll probably be in attendance, but Centre Place is definitely also competing in the quartet contest.
But yeah, I assume because there's a crossover of two of the members of Centre Place are in the Usual Suspects as well. So focusing on two quartets singing in the same contest. Oh, no, you can't even do that. You can't do that.
You're literally not allowed to. You sing in one quartet in the open contest.
Real time figuring out why.
Real time with the 2005 International Quartet Champions.
And so and it's
that's just a little bit of a pun.
Yeah, it's things like this that will just be kind of slotting in a lot of barbershop information
along the way.
You guys.
Now, I know what you're thinking. New Zealand. But guess what's right next door?
Fiji?
No, well, although that's true, Australians all let us rejoice, for we are one and free.
That's
the
just
Australian
competition happened
around the same time as the New Zealand.
Oh, was
I like
you?
it like a delay effect.
Were you doing that?
Wait, were you saying
it? You talk about the Australians all let us. We don't want any of this cut.
No, please. Can you keep this all in?
Keep this all in.
100%.
Meg's doing a little dance for us.
Meg's having a boogie.
She's going, whoa.
She's going, oh, whoa. The Australian contest happened. And Mixed Signals from Melbourne won that with an 81.4.
Which would just immediately qualify them for going into it.
Straight into it. No worries at all. So they, with that score, qualify. There was then 3 quartets, second through fourth in the contest. I did this. Second through fourth in the contest, who qualify for the singing contest. An 80.8 for Overcast, an 80.8, 1 point total difference. 2,908 points versus 2,907 points. Oh,
so close.
Between Overcast and Skylark, the third place bronze medalists, and then 80.5 for Broken Record, who got fourth. So those 3 all qualify for the singing contest. And then the Electric Barbercats, who got fifth. Just missed out on that 78 mark, but not far off at all for the singing contest.
And this is a scene I like to call the BHS asking any Australian quartet if they would like to participate in the St. Louis convention in 2026.
Absolutely right.
Here we go.
And here we go.
Hey, y'all. Would you like to come over? You got some good scores. You can be part of the contest and part of the new singing contest.
Oh, no, mate. I'm okay. We won't have any Australian quartets representing in St. Louis this year.
All the Australians don't want to go.
They're all good. They all said that they're keen. They're happy not to go this year. We did have Broken Record in Denver last year for the international competition. But as folks from outside North America know, it's a huge expense to get over every year. Competing internationally, especially for groups outside of North America, is a huge effort. So unfortunately, we won't have any Aussie quartets repping in St. Louis this year. But hopefully in years to come, folks will be able to make the trip happen. So the Irish convention also happened, and one quartet, Limelight, was using that as an international qualifier for the open contest.
They sung the Beatles.
They sang a Beatles medley very famously. Limelight have been a couple of times. They went in 2023 to Louisville and then again to Cleveland in 2024. And then they took this number from the end of 2025 to look to qualify for St. Louis, and they got a 79.7 average, which qualifies them in that range for the singing contest. We haven't heard yet whether they've accepted that invitation.
No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't think we.
Not confirmed yet, but we would love to see them on that Tuesday in that singing contest for the international.
Gosh. Anyone could be singing in that. But it's not curious. Up to us. It's up to the judges.
And to the quartet, I guess, as well, whether they want to go.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a two-way party system.
And then, along with the Irish organisation, we also have the British Association of Barbershop Singers, or BABS, which has qualified 2 quartets for the international competition.
And they're confirmed.
And those are both confirmed. We have the Emerald Guard, which is a quartet that features crossover membership with Sharrow Vale Blues, who were a mixed quartet that sang in Denver last year. The bass Tim Briggs sings the lead part in the Emerald Guard, so that should be really cool to see him back on the international stage. And then Fifth Element have also received a qualifying score.
So they both got they got an 81.7 and an 81.5 respectively.
Absolutely. Great numbers. Straight into the quarterfinals. And Fifth Element were in Denver last year, and so it's really exciting that we'll see them again in St. Louis. So a strong British representation in the quartet competition this year, which is really exciting.
Very good. We don't have it we don't have it on the dock, but I see here as well we've got a quartet from JBC.
Yes, the Japanese Barbershop Association, which is a real treat. So
they are called FF, and they got a 78.8, but they got the so that would qualify them for the sing-in contest, but because they are the Japanese representatives, they have got an invitation
straight
to
into
qualify
the quarterfinals.
Straight into the quarterfinals.
That's exactly
right. It's been
right.
assumed here that they're going, but we're just waiting on confirmation.
Confirmation. So if you are watching, come to St. Louis and hang out with us.
Of course you're watching. We're
so happy that you're here, and we would love for you to come to St. Louis and hang out in the International Barbershop Competition.
I'll hang out with you.
Yeah, straight up. You want to go for like a dinner or a lunch?
We'll go for dinner.
Or sing a tag.
Talk about the experiences of not living in the US.
Yes, and traveling from the Pacific, because we both are in the Pacific Ocean.
What's it like being around?
That's so like a circle.
Like the Ring of Fire, Pan-Pacific. Pan-Pacific, 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 Pan-Pacific. So this is all very, very interesting. But
we also have one other qualifier from the fall from Central States District. Fleet Street went into the fall contest, which takes place in September, and they qualified for international there rather than doing the spring prelim for Central States.
Gotcha.
So Fleet Street are on the list to compete at St. Louis this year, which I believe is a home convention for them, or because they're all based in the Central
where are they
States
seated?
District.
They are currently seated 8th with an 85.1. Good score.
Towards the end of the podcast, we'll go through everyone's ranking so that you know where the scores are kind of at.
Every single ranking. That's what we'll do. We'll take you through every single.
Are you really excited?
I'm really excited. It's sports. I haven't felt this way.
And so this year in March, we have had a few prelim contests happen that are kind of in the spring prelim season for this year's international.
It's March Madness here at Barbershop.
That's the name of the episode, March Madness. Get excited, get ready.
Get very ready. So we are going to take you through all of the preliminary contests that we had. We'll just list them off first. We had Bing, Barbershop in Germany. We had the Barbershop Music Festival 2026, which was also called the World Mix Championships. So
Meg keeps, anytime I need to sync up, Meg gets us to clap into the microphone. But what I notice is that Meg and Pascal, neither one of them have been clapping, and that makes me feel sad and alone.
I feel like I feel like
I'm putting all the effort in. Okay.
It feels like there's not a lot of give and take.
Yeah, and life's about give and take.
And as much as we are, the eye candy, the cameramen,
and that's all we're doing.
And
the majority of the effort and setup has been Meg and Pascal organizing all of the audio and visuals.
We fought very hard for Tony.
We did. Meg really didn't want Tony to be on the set.
Meg didn't want Tony. Meg even didn't want the medal, and I thought that adds a lot of character.
Adds a lot of character because Tony having the medal really adds to it all.
Because at the end of the day, how humble we are does not get shown across on our social media, and so with us being able to give our medals to someone else to wear for a bit, it just shows how humble we are as people.
I actually hate this.
I think this is good.
This
We
is
can
not a
keep this
bit.
in.
This is not a bit. I hate it. But keep it. I think it's funny.
I think it's funny as well. We at Promenade, I like to joke. I like to joke about us not being humble. I'd also like to say that we try to
We try to be chill.
We try to be chill.
Yeah, it's not that deep. And that's a perspective shift for everyone out there. It's just barbershop.
It's all about how you're responding to everyone and how everyone's responding to you
That's
as
so
well.
true. And how you manage your own feelings and expectations around, who you are and what you want to do.
So, Bing.
We had
in Germany.
we had a large number of quartets singing in this competition because, as Will alluded to, in addition to being the German contest, which is the Barbershop Music Festival, they also host the World Mixed Championships. So mixed quartets from around the world can travel to Germany to compete for the World Mixed title.
So they've got that, and then they've also got, at the same time, because there's enough BHS judges in the panel,
It's an international
They can
prelim. Qualify them straight
do
away.
that straight away.
And so there's a
Perfect.
huge number that have qualified. So we see a number of familiar faces.
Upwards of 5.
5 automatic qualifiers and then 5 again for the singing contest. We have Sunday Night Social in the top slot with an 88.1% average, which gives them also the title of
Very
World Mixed Champions.
They were the 6th place quartet from the Denver Convention in 2025.
That's exactly right.
We got to meet them.
Denver
and
locals.
Denver locals.
Yeah.
We went to a Sound of the Rockies rehearsal just before the convention
exactly
started,
right.
and we got to yep.
Yep. Hear them sing.
Hear them
Pretty
sing.
good, man.
Phew, tough act to follow.
My
But
gosh.
They could really be front runners for a medal this year.
I genuinely am so curious to see
I think
where
they
things end
could
up.
be.
100%.
We've also got a quartet who was there just specifically for the prelims.
Yeah.
Was Newfangled 4, who
Yes.
got 87.7.
Another excellent score. Newfangled 4, perennial top 10 quartet, medalists in 2024 with a 5th place bronze.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year, 8th in Denver with 6 brand new custom arrangements.
And dropping down in the table like that is can be
Yeah.
a cause for concern
It
for
can
some
be,
quartets.
but I think Newfangled 4 are going to take it in their stride.
It seems as given what they were singing, it's public what they were singing at Bing, right?
I believe so.
They sung 2 of their older charts that they haven't sung on contest since 2017.
No, they brought back Newfangled Tango, which is
Newfangled
their
Tango.
first kind of comedic foray from back in the day.
And they brought back one of my personal favorites, Cottage for Sale. So bringing
Not
back
a joke song at all, just
not
a
a-
very
yeah.
sincere, beautiful ballad.
beautiful ballad. Who I said to Jake in 2023, I said, bring back Cottage for Sale, and he said, we're never singing that song again. So if you're watching
If
Jake,
you're watching this, Jake,
just know that you lied to me.
how does it feel? How do your words taste eating them? Oh,
Bad?
that's
Does
what
they
we
taste
thought.
bad?
That's what we thought.
We thought so.
That's exactly right. But great qualifying score for the Newfangled 4. Really keen to see where they end up. Really excited to see how
Really
things
excited.
up for them.
I think they're doing all the right things.
Agree.
Singing wise.
Agree.
They sound so good. Jackson's voice has gone from strength to strength. I
Agree.
feel like every year you can hear his improvement.
Jake is well on the honestly
Oh
all
my
4
God.
of them. I feel like
Good
make
job.
huge vocal strides.
Frickin' Marcus coming in and just being
Just so on
there
it.
straight away.
Yeah, new to barbershop, like just really jumping in, which is really really cool. So
Loves it.
excited for them. And then
Do
next
we also say about Smoke Ring?
we should say
Smoke Ring were planning to qualify, and then Gabe, the bass of Smoke Ring, couldn't sing.
that's exactly right. They got terribly sick when they were in Germany, and so they woke up on the day of contest with no voice at all. So Dan Wessler, who is the bass of After Hours, who won in 2018, and directs the Westminster Chorus, who were there as guests at the Bing convention,
Got out his iPad. These kids and their iPads.
sight read
these
his way
days.
through 3 songs. And then what happened, if Dan had sung with them for all of the prelims, they would have qualified, but Gabe
if they got a good
if
score.
they got a good score.
Gosh, can't be too presumptuous
That's
these days.
But because Gabriel swapped out and they sang song 4 with Smoke Ring, by swapping out a member during the contest, you automatically disqualify yourself from that particular competition.
Which, can definitely be a tricky situation to navigate if they were unfamiliar with the fact that they are able to qualify again at a later date.
That's exactly right. I believe their qualification is coming up in a couple of weeks. They'll go for the Mid-Atlantic, which is their home district in the States. They'll qualify there.
Yeah. It's a little bit like, you ever seen Cars?
Yeah, I've seen Cars.
So, in the finals...
Yeah.
Lightning
McQueen. The Piston Cup? Is that what he does?
It's the Piston Cup, and then there's a 3-way tie on the actual night of the finals, and so they go, we're going to have another go about this in California.
Yes.
They go to California. They race
Was it
around
California
the
or
track.
California?
It's both.
Okay.
It's a little bit like Hamnet and Hamlet. It's like the same thing.
Right, but the name was actually Hamnet. Is that right?
The name was Hamnet, but Hamlet, it's an interchange. Apparently,
we love barbershop harmony.
We love barbershop. So, getting back to Cars, it's like when Lightning McQueen and he's about to win the.
He's
Piston
about to
Cup.
take the win. I remember this.
First rookie to do it. the 2006 Piston Cup championship.
Sitting there in the movie theater.
Can't beat it. But Chick Hicks actually knocked Strip Weathers out. He crashed, and then Lightning McQueen stops right before the finish line to then go back push the king, Strip Weathers, back through. And he wouldn't have been able to do that if he crossed the finish line.
No,
because then he would have been. He would have
won it.
He would have won it, but then he wouldn't have been able to give the king his last thing. So that's a little bit like what happened with Smoke Ring.
That's exactly what it is. Dan Westler carried them through 3 songs and then could have carried them to the 4th, but wanted Gabriel to have the chance to sing on stage with their quartet.
And so even though Smoke Ring did not get the glory of winning the Piston Cup at Bing, they can just do it again at another point.
But we got to see Gabriel come on stage triumphantly for song 4 at Bing.
Sing their arrangement.
Exactly, their arrangement of I Who Have Nothing, and just seeing the pride that they had in being able to sing on stage with their quartet. What a moment.
What a moment.
Better than any gold medal.
Army
Quartet. Love them. From Britain. From the British Association of Barbershop Singers. Love. From
the
Ladies Association of Barbershop Singers. Sorry, you're absolutely right. From the Labs.
Army, they got the silver medal for the World Mixed
they absolutely did.
Championships, and they scored an 82.6.
It's a great number. And qualified,
because you take one of the sets, and I think... And
they both.
Oh, well, they got an 80... There's an 82.3 in here. But they've qualified for the open contest. They are confirmed as well to go, so we will be seeing them there as well as in the next gen contest.
Doubling up. Promenad's doing the same thing this year. We'll be singing in both the open and the next gen. Our philosophy around it is that because we're traveling so far, we want to make the most of the opportunity and sing as much as we can.
Which is why, last year was the first time we sung 4 songs. We sung a Kieran King set in the open contest, and then later that night we sung our storybook set. We sung Scarface and Giraffes Don't Dance.
It's fun to and it's fun to just sing as much as you can, and it's cool that Army are going to get that opportunity. Traveling super far for international is a huge effort, so you want to sing as much as you can and take those opportunities on stage.
100%.
Yeah. Meg has just corrected Will. It's Giraffes Can't Dance.
Giraffes Can't Dance.
Will, you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot. And also...
thank you, Meg, for keeping us honest. We appreciate you.
Unfortunately, the joke was that I was getting the name of the song wrong.
Yes, because the name of the song is Samba on the Savannah.
And getting the name of the book wrong kind of adds to that as well.
Yeah, but I don't think it was on purpose though.
I didn't purposefully get the name of the book wrong.
No, but you did say the name of the book rather than the name of the song, which was funny.
Which was the joke.
But then you said the wrong name of the book, which made you look like a silly little Billy.
Slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, 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 clap, clap, clap.
Just good to keep honest.
So in addition to Army, we also have Empire from the Ontario District, a Canadian quartet.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, they qualified with an 82.2% average. They also got the bronze medal in the World Mixed Contest.
Beautiful.
Wonderful. Featuring Jordan Travis, former director of Toronto Northern Lights, who were a previous chorus champion.
Love that chorus.
Empire have been to international a few times, I believe 2024 and 2025. So it'd be cool to see them back in the fray.
Cool.
Yeah. And then our last quartet qualifier from Bing is Vito with an 81.4. That's a German quartet, but featuring some folks from the States. Andrew Rembecki, who used to be a member of a part of Central Standard Chorus from Kansas, moved over to Germany and is now singing over there. But
crazy. Yeah,
it's really, really cool. So Vito have secured that open quartet qualification with an 81.4. I don't know if they're confirmed yet or not. But we will wait and see.
Vito.
Yeah, Vito.
We can have a look.
Let's have a squiz.
Vito, they're not confirmed. They're assumed.
Yes. So we'll wait and see if they make the trip over. But it would be really, really cool to see them. We also have the Hillbillies, the Light Fantastic, Pastor Hannes Kurd, It's a Bet, and Escapade, who have qualified for the singing contest by scoring between that 78 and 81 range.
Yeah, we had the Hillbillies who got to when was it that they got to? Was it last year?
It was. They
got to the
qualified
semis.
to the semis with Rasmus Kriegström subbing in on the baritone part.
They did not expect to get to the semis, and we'll leave it at that.
I loved watching them in the semis, just kind of like having a blast,
having
because
the best time.
They didn't expect to get there. It was really, really cool. Yeah, lots of fun.
As well as those five, we also should shout out the Sound of July.
Yes,
who are the German bronze medalists, because also at the same time that is the German convention.
Yeah, like the national German competition.
So we had It's a Bet and Escapade, who qualified for the singing contest, and they
also
are the German champs in
silvers.
silver.
Yep.
And then Sound of July as well. Unfortunately, just missing out on that 78 qualifying score with a 77.3.
Yeah.
But they did get the German bronze, and getting a medal in any capacity is awesome.
That's so wicked. So exciting for those quartets. Lots of qualifiers, so lots of options. And it's just a question of who, particularly out of the German local quartets and other quartets from outside North America, who choose to make the trip to international for St. Louis this summer.
Could be all, could be none, could be some.
And it's exciting to see who's going to
ring them. And
chords.
And so now we kind of take a little trip away from Germany, right back into the States.
The United States.
The United States of America. We cannot wait to go.
Us.
Yes. Us. We're going with Promenade.
Speaking of,
we've got some district preliminary contests, which have taken us. We've got 4 of them. We've got the Evergreen District Division 2 prelims. We've got the Far Western District, that is the Northeast and Northwestern.
Yep.
And then we've got the Mid-Atlantic District.
Central
Southern. And then we've got
the Southeastern Harmony District.
Yes. Name change.
Recent name change for that district.
Good recent name change.
Yeah.
I'm all for it as a New Zealander. This is good. We're getting some jokes in.
So the Evergreen District, which is the northwestern corner of the United States, so Washington State, Oregon, Idaho, I think maybe as well.
Never eat soggy Weet-Bix. So there. But for you guys,
it's up there. But for us, it's here. But it doesn't, it's in the same place in the world, but it depends on the way you look at it.
Yeah, because you could be looking at it from up or from down.
From north or from south even. And if you're looking at it from east, it looks different.
It looks different because you're doing this.
And if you're looking at it from west, it's like this.
It's like that. And you could be looking at anything.
And any old thing.
And we'll just get Meg to edit a map of the United States of America.
Thank you, Meg.
Whilst that's happening. Thank you, Meg.
But we had one quartet qualify for the singing contest from the Evergreen Division 2 prelims. That's a quartet named Timeless. who got a 78.9.
78.9.
The lead of that quartet, Jake, is actually the former tenor of a quartet called Invoice, who competed at International a couple years ago in 2022 and 2023, an Evergreen District quartet. So it's cool to see him back in the fray. And I hope that Timeless makes their way to International. That could be really cool.
I'm genuinely so excited for that singing contest. It's not streamed anywhere. Like the whole convention is usually on a live stream.
Chorus, next gen.
But this is the only one, which, to be fair, for good reason, I think is not going to be streamed.
Yeah.
It's already going to be a very interesting vibe in the actual Dome of America theater.
Yes.
Whilst being, cracking on the post and having to do an interview afterwards.
Yes. So
and
good to not have that recorded on the
really rough
live stream.
as well. If you've got like the two that are like, and it's like one's got an 80.9 and one's got like an 80.4, and then you get an 80.3, and it's like, oh well, no, good, not good enough.
Yeah,
Get
it's
out of
interesting.
here. I can't wait. Anyway, now we move on to the Far Western District. That's basically California.
Yes, and Northwest Division, so heading up towards San Francisco area. As opposed to Southern California, Los Angeles, places like that.
We had one quartet that automatically qualified and two that ended up qualifying for the singing contest.
That's exactly right.
We have Purple Rebar at an 87.8.
Big number.
Huge numbers. As also considering they were getting like 85s, 86s.
Also big numbers.
Also big numbers in the semis. And in the finals, they had like 90s on their sheets.
They sure did. I think their average was 89.8 for their finals set.
Nuts. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched that one.
But I think there is videos out there. We'll link in the description. We'll send out any links to any performances. So if you want to watch or if you want to go watch, you can. But the exciting thing for Purple Rebar, that is a quartet of professional musicians that either have sung or currently sing with the group Chanticleer, which is a San Francisco-based men's choral ensemble that has its roots in early music and Renaissance music. And so they don't often compete. Simply because they're professional musicians and they kind of have a busy performing touring schedule with Chanticleer. But it looks like they're going to be making the trip to International this summer for the first time, which is really exciting.
And listen, there's a lot of people out there that are saying it's unfair because they're professional musicians. And hey, I hear you.
You are heard.
But also, thank you.
No worries, buddy.
But also, like, doing barbershop is still difficult.
It's pretty hard to do it good.
You couldn't just get four random people from Chanticleer to form a quartet and it's gonna be great. It'll be good, but
very good.
they've also been trying to do this for a few years now as well.
They kicked off and it was an 83 vibe. They were scoring lower in the 80s and then they've made their way up.
Took us about 10 years to get to that point.
You right, bro?
Sorry.
It's okay. But
just getting so mad because they're good at singing.
Yes. And so exciting to see where Purple Rebar lands. The challenge, I think, of International. So one more time. Can you do that the mic one time? Yeah, that's good. Just a little fart into that.
I know.
Have you got the mic? Have you got it?
I've got the mic, but I also just felt like having it raw and in the actual audio would be good.
Unedited.
Just one time.
Yeah, just so that it feels just so it feels real.
Slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, slap, slap.
We're doing a lot of good work here.
In addition to Purple Rebar, we also have Blue Skies, who got an 80.7. Royce Ferguson on the lead part in that quartet, a quartet
Brilliant.
champion with Revival on the tenor part. So it'd be good to see Royce if they choose to go to the singing contest.
And we've
just
got,
missing the mark of an 81, but still a really good score.
And we've got Never Too Late as well with
Absolutely.
a 78.9.
Yep.
My friend, you love him, Max Coxon. Holding down the baritone part.
Adam Teachout on the lead part. That's a quartet of who've competed at International before. I believe their first time was 2022. So it's exciting to see them back in the fray, and we wish them well if they choose to go for the singing contest in
I
St.
think
Louis.
they will. I think they're...
You think they'll make their run?
I think they'll make the run.
I hope
think
they do.
they'll do it.
We love you. And now let's take a plane all the way from California.
I've got some sound effects for the plane.
It's
Here we
taking
go.
off.
Taking off.
And all the way down to Tennessee.
Tennessee, we're going to be...
To the Southeastern
To the
Harmony
south.
District for
And-
their prelims.
And we had one quartet who is no stranger to the international convention.
You know him, you've heard of him, you love him. Full
Full
Effect. Full Effect got a 90.7% average. They qualified. Now we're going to the Mid-Atlantic District.
Mid-Atlantic District.
This is the Central Southern Division, which is the southern part, like West Virginia vibes, Delaware, Maryland,
West Virginia.
as opposed to Northern, which is like
As
New York and
opposed to
stuff.
which has the Mountain Mama.
Yeah.
So we have three. We've got three quartets that have qualified straight up for the contest, and 5 which have qualified for the singing contest. The 5 for the singing contest, we have Best Wishes, Midnight Society, Supernova, Tall Girls Club, and Beltway. Really trying to hold it together and just keep us
Thank you for
going
being professional.
while you do your thing. Got some great scores ranging from a 78.2 all the way up to an 80.5. Best Wishes has Kate McDonald.
Kate McDonald, who used to sing bass in GQ.
Used to sing bass in GQ. It also has Tommy Hunter as well, the baritone of the Quintones.
That's exactly right.
Do we have any
In Denver last year, they sang in Denver last year.
Yep.
So cool to see them back at International.
Very cool.
Midnight Society recently competed at the Sweet Adelines International in
Lovely. How'd they
October
go?
of last year. Did very well. Good showing in the quarterfinals. And then Supernova also sang in Denver last year. That's a Virginia-based, or out of the Alexandria Harmonizers chapter, which I believe is called the Alexandria Acapella Collective. So that's Alexandria Harmonizers, Metro Voices, and their Capital Force, which is their youth chorus.
Good.
And then Tall Girls Club featuring Heather, who's the lead of Class Ring, who won Sweet Ads on the lead part in that quartet. Very
cool.
exciting. Beltway as well. I believe sang in Denver last year with a substitute bass, which is really cool to see them in the run.
They've
for
got
this
all
year's
4 members
International.
this year?
All 4 members getting ready to roll your
Good.
rolls.
Row your boat. And our 3. No, this is good, and we don't have to cut anything because we're warming into it. And this is what we wanted. Is we wanted this nice conversational
as soon as I
vibe.
said, yeah, yeet, I think I lost it.
I think that's probably, yeah. But you've done a really good job of holding it together, I must say. And
Fuck off, I haven't.
I'm certainly holding it together.
And then our automatic qualifiers.
Our automatic qualifiers.
3 of them.
We've got Secret Best Friends, who qualified with a 87.5.
Love those boys. Love
those boys.
7th in Denver. Excited to see where they place this year.
8th.
You right there?
I don't know.
Okay.
Good. Then we've got First Take with a 91.4.
Big numbers.
They really made him laugh.
They did make
They
him
made him
laugh.
laugh with a pie on the face
With a
for
pie on
being
the
a sleepy old
face.
toad.
You guys might have seen some photos of that, some stills from that contest. Very excited to see if they take that one to international and if they bring it to an international audience.
I'd be shocked if they did that just for district, where they go, we're going to do the pie bit.
Yeah, we're gonna do the pie
pie bit. There's 2 pies.
And that's
we're
it.
going to do the pie bit, and then
And good night.
I don't know. About
Left, right,
bringing
good
it.
night.
It's gonna pop off at internationals, particularly for those. And finally, we have
Our current
Our
first place
current-
seed.
our current first place seed is
Yeah.
GQ with a 92.1. Can you give us a big number?
Big number.
Big numbers. They're the quartet to beat it at this
Honestly, they're on an upward trajectory. 5th place last year in Denver with a 90.5. 92 is a huge number to go in with. Obviously, all the qualifiers haven't happened yet, so there are quartets like Gimme 4, for instance, who are still yet to qualify. But to be honest, GQ are probably going to be going into this quite hungry, because that's a big number to be going in with. I mean, just an unequivocal masterclass from them at the prelims contest, and so I'm interested to see where they land at International this year.
I would love to see an upper voice quartet not just get a 4th place bronze.
That's so true.
I don't want it to just be that all the time. Oh, you guys get 4th place bronze. Come on in, the ladies. 4th place bronze. Good stuff.
I think it's high time that we start. And I like the ladies who also I believe are
they coming back?
I believe they are coming back this year for the Southwestern.
Whoa, heard it here first.
Yeah, so getting to see them on the international stage will be huge. Both the ladies in GQ for the first time, I believe, since 2022.
Did the ladies compete in 2022?
They did, and they got 6th, and GQ got 4th.
They did get 6th, and then they won. Right. And then they won Sweet Ads the next year.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
and so it'd be huge to see those two wonderful women's quartets.
So Newfangled 4 should have triple those crowns.
That's a little reference. Yeah.
This is good. I want editor's note, Meg, and this is just for you, and you can keep this in if you want. but this the chaotic energy, the chaotic energy that we have on our Instagram.
I forgot to eat right before I did this.
It's 3:00. It's almost 3:00.
I forgot to eat.
Hungry boy. Our current top 10, I'll say, so that's all that we've got in terms of
the qualifiers so far. That's exactly right.
But our top 10 seeded going into it, we have GQ, First Take, Full Effect, Sunday Night Social, and Purple Rebar hitting
top
those
5 medals
spots.
Currently.
We've got the Newfangled 4 just outside of it in that unlucky number 6 that they're
Newfangled. There's a bit of a running joke.
Very
for folks who've seen International before, they'll know about Newfangled 4 in 6th place.
We have also got Secret Best Friends in 7th.
Yeah.
We've got Fleet Street in 8th. Army Quartet currently in that 9th position.
That's not a thumbs down. That's 9 in New Zealand Sign Language, which is why I was doing that.
Thumbs up if you've seen Project Hail Mary. My favorite movie of all time. Great reference. Don't get me started on that. And then in 10th, we've got Empire currently.
That's exactly right.
And our current mic testers for the finals is Promenade,
which is hilarious.
Very, very funny. I don't suppose we'll be in and around those scores.
We won't be
on the day.
As the qualifiers come in, we'll just kind of see us go down and down. But we're excited for all the quartets that will be qualifying to then make their way into that top 10.
We've got a huge. Currently, there are 41 quartets on this spreadsheet that we've got here.
That's between the open competition and the sing-in competition.
Yeah. So it's a good kind of like half and half split almost.
It really is.
We've got some of those district reps that we've got in there that don't need to hit the qualifying score of an 81, but if they win their district,
then they get that rep spot at International, which is really exciting.
So we've got Link 182 as the district rep for Illinois.
Tim Beidle, of course, from After Hours, singing with his son Lincoln, hence the name Link.
Great quartet.
Great quartet. Inspired.
We've also got the Land O'Lakes Fall Prelims district rep, who is Jukebox.
Absolutely. Exciting to see Land O'Lakes represented. That should be really, really cool. And then we've already mentioned the Japanese contingent as well, with FF representing as the Japanese quartet if they choose to go. Yeah, it should be really, really good. But we thought that one thing we could do just before we wrap up today is watch one of the videos from the qualifiers that we've already talked about today.
And, it is sports with Promenade after all. And so what is sports without commentary?
Live commentary
and commentating. So
absolutely.
I think we'll probably cut here, and then we'll be
so
right
into... Meg, can we just cut here?
Just cut here.
Can we just cut it right here, Meg?
Cut it right here. Right here. Wait, we need to talk about what we're cutting into.
So we're going to watch a video.
We're going to watch the video.
We're going to watch it.
And then we're going to cut right now.
This is Sunday Night Social from the Rocky Mountain District. Exciting to hear them.
Here they are, getting into formation.
That's the pitch that they know what the key is. Strong start.
Great start. Already the pen would be hovering over that kind of 80 to 90.
Such good singing.
100%. Maybe I would have held that a little bit longer. That
Maybe
fast, but
they could have, but
hey,
it's up to the ensemble. It's their decision.
Absolutely. Musicality rules overall.
Oh. How about those big open chords? Barbershop 7.
Wow. Okay, let's get into the song. They've just given us a wonderful intro.
Oh, how fun.
Now, these Germans really know how to do the audio engineering.
They really do.
It's
Crisp.
just
Crisp.
It's perfect.
Love the way it sounds. Love the personality of Tim Brooks on the lead part. Really
Tim
selling
Brooks,
that
he's
melody,
been doing
selling
it
that story.
for years and years.
Love it. Oh,
He's genuinely so natural up there. It's just
so easy.
It's something. It's very something.
Oh, seventh chord taking us somewhere new.
We're going somewhere new. Here we go.
He said Aller Deutschland because they're in Germany.
Ah, very good. Very different from the previous time that they've.
That's exactly. They said hello to Denver. Tyler Wigginton owning the bass solo. Such a musical singer.
Oh, very good effect there. That'll really get the toes waggling of those musicality
get
judges.
a little wiggling little tushies. Love.
Maybe a hair on that.
Yes. Oh,
Sing it.
Fun. Spoken solos to create a little bit of variety.
We've had a lot of homorhythm, so we're
Now they're gonna break it up, I
We're
think.
allowed to break it up a little bit.
Oh, a little bit of neutral syllables.
Just some mastery and instrument imitation there.
My understanding is the baritone is actually a brass player.
Amazing. Oh, that would get some bonus points on the performance judges. Jazz.
A little shake on that word. How fun.
They're really giving us a lot of vocal color here.
It's really good. Lots of dynamic contrast, sorry.
Absolutely.
Somebody help me find the doctor, please.
Oh.
Oh, Central Patient Doctor.
What a high note from the baritone.
Just want to give the
that?
baritone his plaudits there. One of the best baritone tiddlies.
I agree.
If you can even call it a tiddly, it's.
Oh, good fun towards the end.
Are we bringing it all the way back down?
Yes.
Are we
Dr. Jazz a
gearing
few
up for a
times.
low tag or a high tag?
That is the question.
All right.
To the high tag. There it is.
Oh,
Oh, how about those chords?
Hello, Dr. Jazz.
bringing ninth chord to end the
absolutely.
song.
Don't end on just a major chord.
No,
Give it a little
nothing
bit of
like that.
Jazz.
Jazz.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Sunday Night Social.
Standing ovation there.
Look at the audience. The audience
I would say
tells.
the audience the audience can know what's being sung. Thoughts?
Love. I think Sunday Night Social have such a charm about them in the way that they're so relaxed and calm on stage, very chill, lends itself well to styles like jazz, which is really, really cool to see.
I think as well, what they have that and this is no slight on any other quartet,
Definitely
but they have such a variety
Agree.
of ways in which they can sing different styles of music.
Yes.
They've got some beautiful ballads.
Oh.
They've also got some
Rip
more
snorting
kind
up
of
tunes.
and some more. They've got like Coffee in a Cardboard Cup, which is almost that sort of traditional musical theater kind of number.
Yes.
You're getting very excited about Sunday Night Social,
I
and
love
who
them.
wouldn't after not eating anything but a muesli bar and a cup of joe?
Yeah.
So
And I think that one of the things that Sunday Night Social, if they continue to make that climb, as they continue to find opportunities for that strong homorhythmic lock and ring in and around the variety of vocal textures that they have, I think we could very much see a score that pushes into the 90s for them this year.
I could see 90s. I could see looking at getting into the kind of metal places as well.
Absolutely.
Because we don't have a lemon squeezy to worry about. We don't have any of those previous champ quartets, obviously. And yeah, I feel like we're going into a very, very strong contest cycle, and I'm very excited to see. Particularly, I think again, just hammering it home. I think the singing contest is going to be genuinely. It's going to be either the best thing or possibly the opposite of that.
Yes, we don't want to say negative things on the podcast because we'll get demonetized, but...
Because everyone knows that the way that you earn money is being positive about all the things that you're doing and not being negative about any of the things that you're doing.
But we are curious and excited to see how the singing contest contributes
and curious
to
in a good, positive way.
I love being curious, like Curious George,
but not like curiosity killed the cat.
No, because we don't want to kill the cat. But satisfaction
brought
him back, and we love that.
Is that?
That's the full idiom.
Is that
curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought him back?
Is that linked at all to Schrodinger's cat? Because when you open the box, the cat goes from being in the superposition to either you know that the cat is alive or you know that it's dead.
And it's not
if the cat is dead,
it's not that it's either alive, it's that it is both alive and dead.
The curiosity of you opening the box would be the thing that kills the cat.
The cat is dead.
So is that
but then
at
satisfaction
all
brought him back.
And that's because you're satisfied with the results.
Yeah.
And you can put it in the paper.
And I hope that Sunday Night Social are satisfied with their results from the World Mix competition.
They opened the Schrodinger's box of barbershop.
And they got an 88.1. Thank you so much for watching episode 1 of Sports with Promenade. It's been such a treat taking you through this over the last wee bit, and we look forward to seeing you next time. I've been William Lynch.
I've been Will Harris, and this is Kickoff.
S-P-O-R-T-S, 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 S-P-O-R-T-S. Talking all about the sports, giving you guys all our thoughts. Not about those boys in shorts, only choruses and quartets.